Speaking of inflation, one of the areas that's been hit the hardest is food, with the price of staples like cereal, bread, and milk jumping almost 14% in June compared to the previous
4 years ago, most of us had no idea that very soon we are going to live in a world where healthy food, or now any food, is going to become somewhat of luxury. Food prices and prices of everything are not following the wages. And for the same amount you are getting paid today, you can buy 3 or 4 times less than you could 2 years ago. And unfortunately, because of that, a lot of people are revisiting their price models for their products and their software. And as of February 1st, book publisher tools, so software for creating low content books and puzzle books, will also change to a different higher price point with additional commercial usage license fees that we did not have before. Since this is going to happen, so here you can see the full information. I will link this down below so you can read it. This is going to happen in 2 days from now. And when I was away for the past few weeks, I got questions regarding Word Search Maker and the crossword generator. And I'm making this video to recommend that you download the free demo version of this software in the next 2 days. And this version allows you to test out all the puzzles that are available. And you can see if any suits your needs, so you can try to get it before the price changes. After 1st of February of 2024, once you purchase any of the puzzle generators, you will get personal license for personal use. So that means you can sell the books on Etsy, you can sell the books on Amazon, but you cannot sell the books that you create to another seller that is going to sell those books. So it is just for you to make the books and sell them to others, and that other is the end user. If you want to sell them on Fiverr, if you want to sell them on Gumroad like I'm doing, or share them for free like I'm also doing on my Gumroad store, then you will need to get additional license that is for reseller. So that is all explained here, and that is going to happen in 2 days from the release of this video. So if you go to the book publisher tools store and you sort by price low to high, the second product on the list that is free, it is the demo version of the Puzzle Maker Pro. Once you install this on your PC, so your personal computer, Windows, of course, this is all Windows based, you will get access to all the basic versions of the puzzle generators. What is a basic version? Basic version of any puzzle generator generates puzzles, puzzle images, and puzzle solutions, and that's it. If you want to generate puzzle books directly from the software, then you need to buy additional add-on that is called Time Saver. So for every puzzle type that you have here, that you have available under Book Publisher Tools, if you want to create a book directly from the program itself, you would need to buy Time Saver. Time Saver gives you options to select how many puzzles you want per page, how many solutions per page, and it gives you PowerPoint or PDF export that you can additionally change or add upon and then make it unique into your unique puzzle book. But the basic version just gives you 100, 300, how much you want, images of a puzzle and how many you want images of matching solutions. And then you need to use those images and compile them yourself with any tools that you have and convert them into a book. So that is one of the differences. And then you have additional add-ons that you can use to make the puzzles more unique. So let me switch to, I believe, page 4. So on page 4, let's see what we have. Yeah, we have, for example, you have word squares. So this would be a puzzle generator, basic puzzle generator. And then you have Time Saver for word squares. So if the puzzle can only be a square or rectangle, it is not going to have a mask add-on feature. But for example, word search puzzle can be shaped. So in those cases, when the puzzle can be shaped, you're going to have a mask add-on. If you purchase mask add-on, you can create individual shapes and the program is going to generate puzzles inside those shapes that you set. So that is another way that you can make your puzzles more unique. Now let's switch to the Puzzle Maker Pro, the software. I'm not going to talk about the puzzles too much in this video. This is just a warning that if you are interested in this software, that you go and check it out before the 1st of February if you want to have a full commercial resale license for any of the puzzles. This is one of the latest puzzles that was added. I'm just going to show you how you can make your puzzles more unique and more professional. For example, you see here, this is what you get by default. You see that the letter here is in the middle. So P is okay and the number 9 is visible. But you see for a W, the number 5 is covered, number 4 is covered, M is covering number 2, and the letter S is covering number 10. So I need to fix this. So I can go to Style, and then I can move the letters up and down, left and right. I can change the size of the font. And once I'm happy with all the settings, I can save this as a preset. So I can access my previous preset for the crossword puzzles, select, click OK, and next preview. And now you see that the numbers are clearly visible. They're not being blocked by any of the letters. The letters are moved down and slightly to the right, so they are still visible. Solution is still visible, but now it looks much better. So those are the tiny little features that you have in this software that you can make your puzzles stand out and be more unique. Let's click on the drop menu and see what we have here. So you have mazes 2D. So these are the mazes, and you can see you have watermark here. So that means I do not have this type of maze. I have this one, but I do not have this one. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this one's cubism, patchwork. Let's see this one. So this is the benefit of the demo version. You can still test out all the puzzles. You can see how the puzzle looks like, how the solution looks like. It's going to have watermark, but it doesn't matter. What is important that you can still actually see what you're going to get if you buy the full version. You cannot test, you cannot demo the time saver, and you cannot demo the masking feature because time saver is to make books. What's the point of making books if all the puzzle images have watermark? So the only thing that you can demo is the actual puzzle, basic puzzle generator that generates the puzzles. So those are the mazes, and then you have word search. You type art, word, simple stuff. You type word list here, and you get your word search puzzle. And then if you purchase the mask feature, you can import your image, or you can draw yourself any shape you want. And once you click use mask, you see now it is using the mask I just created, and I can maybe put some image here, and this image is going to be additional word that people need to find here. I would put that word here, for example, cat or dog or whatever, and then I would erase that word from the list because it will be here on the image. So that is just an example how you can use this software to make your puzzles more unique. Let's switch here. You have jigsaw fixed shapes. So this is where you import your image, and it splits that image in the jigsaw pieces, and it is usually a children's activity where they need to put it back together on a piece of paper. And then you have mazes 2D tiles. This program is very cheap, and if I'm going to recommend anything, I would recommend that you get this one. If you do not like anything, if you do not need any kind of puzzles, I would recommend that before the 1st of February you get this one just as a backup in case in future you change your mind, because this maze generator, so mazes 2D tiles, gives you opportunity to create your own unique mazes, because all of this is created using your own images. So you create 16 tiles, so the passages left, right, up, down, and all the combinations. So you have 16 tiles that you need to draw. You import them into the software, and then it creates mazes using your tiles. I made a video about that, and if you have PowerPoint, if you have Canva, you can very easily make the tiles. It's not complicated, and then you can have your own unique mazes with this mazes 2D tiles. Then you have isometric mazes with, of course, different shapes like staircase, Colosseum, and stuff like that. Then you have Wordoku. Wordoku is Sudoku with letters. You see, you have in 3x3 square, you have one set of 9 letters that are not repeating, and then you have them in each row, each column as well. So that is typical Sudoku, where every number is replaced with letter. And then you have word squares. It's similar to Sudoku, but it's not the same. So it's a different kind of puzzle because you do not have, let me switch to 9x9 so you can see the difference. 9x9 preview. You see now you do not have 3x3. So it's not like Sudoku. You do not have in 3x3, you do not have different letters, but you do have different letters in each row and in each column. That's it. And on top, usually on top, or if that is how you want, you will have the solution word if the solution is an actual word. That's word squares. Then you have, I skipped something, zigzag word search, or I call it snake word search, where the words are not following the straight path. Then you have crossword, I already shown you that. You have letterbox. So this is a puzzle and this is a solution. You have Sudoku 9x9 standard. So this is extracted from the Sudoku bundle. You have a Sudoku bundle that has 9x9 included, but you can buy a cheaper version if you only want Sudoku 9x9. You can get this one. I believe it was not so long ago. It was actually either free or it was free if you buy something. So this is, I would call, an entry to Sudoku puzzle generators. And then you have Sudoku variations. Like I said, you have 9x9 there, but you also have everything between 4x4 and 25x25. Then you have a star puzzle. Then you have connect the dots. This is where you import your own image, and then you click on the image to set the points for your path, and then it creates connect the dots activity. It's manual, so it's not automatic. It's not automatically going to create points. You need to create the points, but it is easier than by actually doing it completely 100% manually. You have bingo cards generator. You have game maker. This is if you develop your own puzzle and you want to create it inside of here. You can set the rules, you can set everything here, and then generate your own unique puzzle. Then you have geometric mazes. This is entry level, same like you have Sudoku 9x9. This is an entry level for mazes. If you just want to have geometric shapes, this is what you have here. Cross sum is mathematical puzzle with additions and multiplications and divisions inside. Then you have Latin squares. Then you have letter dice. You have word scramble. Then you have word guess. And then you have cryptograms. They are very similar, but they are using different logic when it comes to solving and when it comes to generating puzzles. You have Sudoku Kids variation. This is the variation where you can actually use images instead of numbers if you want to create kids version of a Sudoku puzzle. And then last you have mazes complete. So this is where you can generate straight line mazes and actually change their complexity to make them more complex. And you can also use mask feature to create unique mazes in a specific shape or form. So that is what you have at the moment of recording of this video. Those are the puzzles that are available. Test them out, and just keep in mind that after 1st of February the prices are going to change. That's it. I hope you are having a nice Monday, and until next video, I'll see you down below in the comments. Stay safe, everybody. Bye.